Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Saturday, the 6th of November 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck for today's reading. Let's see what the cards have to say about Saturday and what energy you'll be working with. So I'm just going to shuffle these a few times and let's see what is coming up. First card is the Three of Wands. Okay. Then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And finally, the Ace of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so the Three of Wands is a card that says, what can I do with my life? Where can I travel to? What kind of job can I do that's really fulfilling? How can I make life rich and meaningful? And how can I explore and travel and broaden my horizons and really have the full experience? So 3 in numerology is about communication and new beginnings. So that's what this card is about. You're looking to the future. You're having a word with yourself, so to speak, about what should I be doing. And the Ace of Swords is an indicator that the ideas you're playing around with at the moment are really, really good and worth delving into a bit, because the Ace of Swords is a gift from the universe as far as your inspiration and your ideas are concerned. So we've got the Three of Wands here. This is a young man standing at the top of a hill, so his perspective is right on, and he's looking out to sea. He's wearing green and red, so he is motivated to do something, and he can trust his own intuition and his own desires. Green is about being your true, authentic self. So the things that he's interested in at the moment, they are aspects of life, whether it's relationship or travel or work or whatever it is you're looking at the moment. You can rest assured that your feelings on those subjects are true and accurate, and they're not going to change in a week or in a month or in a year. These are things that you truly feel are aligned with your life purpose, and by pursuing them, you'll make your life bigger and much more interesting and rich and abundant. And you'll feel like there's a sense of growth and that you're moving in the right direction. So he's got 2 wands lined up to create a doorway. So his ideas immediately translate into practical action. So I want to experience the world. So let's book a ship or a plane to go to Indonesia and see what that's like there. So immediately things open up. As soon as he has the want or the desire, then he looks at how he can realize that desire. The third wand, he's actually leaning on. So what he's doing is he's using the conviction and the passion that all these ideas are bringing up in him to focus that energy on 1 or 2 things which are possible and practical and doable on this day. And he's really focusing on this whole process in a very reasonable way. So it's not like, oh, one day I want to go to Hawaii and see the whales. It's very much, I have a desire to go to the beach today, so how am I going to get the car and parking and make my way over there, and how can I spend the afternoon? So it's very much about, I want it, I'm going to get it now. The Knight of Pentacles is interesting. This is a court card. So either you run into someone who blocks your progress, who says you can't do this because you have obligations or duties, or it's an energy that arises from within. And the Knight of Pentacles is, you can see he's wearing all his armor there, he's got his black horse, and he's just standing on the side of the battlefield. And the Knight of Pentacles is expecting some sort of negativity here. He's expecting to have some sort of a fight or to have to stand up for himself. Otherwise, he wouldn't be wearing all this armor. So this isn't traditionally associated with the Knight of Pentacles, but what I get today is that the Knight of Pentacles is this energy that says, I need to face the music. And even though I'm not looking forward to whatever this is coming my way, I'm going to deal with it best I can, and I'm going to make the most of it. So that's a quality that can arise in you to say, I really want to pursue my passions, but I also want to do my duty and meet my obligations and make sure that I'm performing in a way that I'm happy with. So the decision here, whether to stick with what already exists and to try and manage it and to perfect it, or to look at something new, with the Ace of Swords being at the end here, I think running your errands and doing what you need to do, of course, that's essential. But it wouldn't be such a good idea to ignore all of the positivity and motivation you've got at the moment as well, because that really does open things for you. So the Knight of Pentacles as well is often associated with kind of extreme behavior. Sometimes he should be rushing into the fray and making a difference, but he doesn't feel like he can, or he procrastinates, or he feels he has to do more research to be able to engage, and he's nowhere to be found. So he can flake out and let other people down. And at other times, he's so focused on his own value and what he brings to the table, and he wants to take charge of a situation, he intervenes and interferes when he really should be staying off to the side. So that's the other quality this may bring up, a sense of indecision. And okay, I do have a great idea and I am motivated by it, but is it really reasonable? Should I be doing this and invest a lot of money and my time and effort if it's not going to work out anyway? Maybe I should just stick to what I've got and make sure I perfect that. And that's the choice of the day. Either you stick with the familiar and try and make it 100%, which this isn't the King of Pentacles, it's the Knight. So he's never going to get it 100% right, maybe a 90% or 95% right. So do you want to work really hard at getting things done, even though it's unlikely that you're going to do the perfect kind of a job? Or you're going to make most of this other energy, which says, take these new ideas that you've got, look at your life, look at your life purpose, your future, and see how you can paint that in colors that enchant you and delight you, rather than going through some sort of the motions. Finally, the Ace of Swords is a blessing from above, and the Ace of Swords is that eureka moment, that aha moment of, oh, the penny has just dropped, I get it, I see the situation for what it is, therefore I know what I'm going to do now. I can bring the sword down, I can get rid of the stuff that doesn't serve me, I can bring in more of the things that do serve me, and I feel completely in charge of my life. I see things as they are, as they should be, and because of that, I can make plans for the future and move ahead in a cautious way. And I think ultimately that process of, I accept my ideas, let's do something about them, and even though I don't have all the details, let's continue forward anyway. I think that's the best way of connecting all this energy on this day and making it work in your favor, because we've got air and earth and fire. So we've got passion and practical concerns and ideas, and that's a lot to tie up. What we haven't got is a lot of water. So water is about being guided and connected by the higher self. And because that's missing, it's really down to you. The cards are kind of saying that you have been given all the information that you need, so you're able to make good decisions. So please rest assured that if you are weighing up a couple of options and you feel really drawn to one of them, then that's good enough. Say, I have this... I've made this decision, I've got a strong focus on this particular area, I'm going to pursue it and learn on the job. So it's about new beginnings, it's about being decisive and self-reliant and saying things could be better than they are now, and I'm going to make sure that they get that way. I'm going to make an effort here. So number-wise, we've got 3 and a court card, which is 1, that's 4. And an ace card, which is also 1, that's 5. And 5 is about freedom in numerology. So by following this process of accepting the ideas, going about your business, even if you haven't got the experience or you haven't done it all before, but listening to your gut in the sense of this fires me up, so I'm going to pursue it. Approach the day on that kind of basis, and you're going to have a really good time. And you'll create circumstances which bring more freedom and more autonomy into your everyday experience. So it looks amazing. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.